Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to my channel Baking with Zeba. So you have seen the topic of the recipe today. It is going to be chocolate lava cake, or it is also called as molten lava cake. There are various methods of making this recipe. There are various shortcut methods also available over the internet. They put chocolate bombs and dark chocolate so that they could create the lava effect. And the method I'm going to show you all to make a lava cake is my own experimental method, and I bake this every time with this method, and trust me, it comes out very good. No fuss, no double works. You just have to mix everything in a single bowl and put it inside the oven. Let's get started and check out the ingredients. I have here sweetened chocolate. If you don't find any sweetened compound chocolate, you can also use dairy milk, which is available. Then I have some room temperature butter, brown sugar, and flour, all-purpose flour, some milk, and 3 eggs and cocoa powder. That's it. Very few ingredients, and we can quickly make this. But make sure you use ingredients which is of good quality. Only then your lava cake will be good. We have to melt the chocolate and the butter. So there are two ways of melting the chocolate and the butter. Either you can put it inside the microwave for 1 minute and then melt it directly, or else you can also use double boiler method. Okay, so I have put the chocolate and the butter and I'll put this into the microwave for about of 1 minute. That's it. I will not go more than 1 minute. With the heat that generated, it will get melted by on its own. So let me just go and put this in the oven and come back. 1 minute inside the microwave and our chocolate and butter has been melted well. Now keep this aside until it comes to a room temperature. I will beat my eggs, which is 3 eggs, which is all in room temperature. So this is. After the eggs, put 3 tablespoons of sugar. You can use white sugar. Since I am avoiding white sugar nowadays, so I am taking brown sugar here, but it's totally optional. Okay, so my eggs and the brown sugar have got mixed well and there are no granules left. Can you see? It has got mixed well. Now we will check our melted chocolate. If it's warm and in room temperature, we will add it to this. So I'm going to add now my chocolate and the butter mixture which I melted. I'll just add little by little. First I'll mix this first one. All-purpose flour or maida, and into this I'll be putting 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. If you have used unsalted butter for melting your chocolate, then add a pinch of salt to this dry ingredients and then mix the flour and the cocoa powder well, because we will be sieving this. But before sieving, make sure that the cocoa powder and the flour has got mixed well. Now add this to the wet batter, and you don't have to put half and half. This is going to be a lava cake. We don't need any spongy texture in this. Just put the whole amount of flour and sieve it at once, and fold it, cut and fold inside the wet ingredient. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of milk. Lava cake batter is absolutely ready. Now what we have to do is we have to take up the bowls in which we are going to put the lava cake for baking. And today I'll be showing both oven baking and also on the gas stove. I have kept my oven for preheating at 180 degrees Celsius, and also I have placed a tawa with salt on the gas stove to bake on the gas stove. So first we will just prepare the molds in which we are going to bake. I'm going to bake inside the oven in this cute little silicone molds which are very small, and if you don't have any of these things, then you can bake in a steel bowl just like this, a small little bowl you take it. So this one will go in the gas top and these will go inside the oven. So let's just prepare this before putting it. I'm just having a room temperature butter which I'll be brushing into this silicone molds. You don't have to actually grease the silicone molds, but since this is going to be a lava cake, we don't want anything to, or as greasing your steel bowl to keep on the cooktop. Make sure you grease it really well when compared to silicone molds, because silicone molds, it's actually easy to demold even though I have greased it, but this one, trust me, will be very difficult if you didn't grease the steel bowls properly. And now what I will do is just take some cocoa powder. I have here cocoa powder. I'll just take a little bit of cocoa powder and grease it with the cocoa powder. Some usually grease with the white flour or all-purpose flour, but I like to grease with cocoa powder so that the outer layer becomes even more beautiful when we demold it. So grease it properly, and then do one thing, just put this and tap out that excess flour. See, excess cocoa powder has came out. So this is ready. Okay, so I have greased this all well. I have greased with these three molds with all-purpose flour, so as to show you what will be the outcome when we grease it with cocoa powder and when we grease it with all-purpose flour. In order to differentiate it, I have just done this. Okay, now let's just put in our batter inside. I've filled all the silicone molds. All these will go inside the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for approximately 10 minutes. Not more than 10 minutes, just for 10 minutes. And then this will go inside the gas top oven which I have made. And for those who don't want to bake in oven, you can bake on a gas top also. Just like this, I have prepared a pan in which I have put some salt in the bottom. I have placed a stand, and then on top of it I have placed an aluminium plate, and I will keep the cake batter whichever you are going to prepare. Not only lava cake, but any cake you can keep there and follow the timing. That's it. Timing for this is nearby 10 to 12 minutes. That's it. Don't over bake the lava cake, because then you will not get the lava texture when you take out the cake. So if you have a hole on top of your lid like this for the vapor to escape, just keep a towel or anything to close that, so that the steam will be inside just like the oven. Okay, so the lava cake is baked and it's ready, and in the gas top it will take some more time. And can you see how beautiful this looks? And this is the one I baked without oven on the gas top. Can you see the lava oozing out? It's so mesmerizing to watch this. It's perfectly baked, and this is the outlook when you coat it with chocolate powder. Okay, then give a try of this recipe in your home and let me know in the comments how did it turn out. And until then, this is me, Zeba, signing off, and happy baking.